Hello, and today you join me on the North Kent line at one of the larger stations. Welcome to Dartford. Dartford Railway Station was opened in 1849 by the South Eastern Railway. The original station building embodied classic Victorian design with handsome red brickwork, decorative stonework and ironwork typical of the South Eastern Railway. Throughout its history, Dartford Station has always been linked with the local economy. The extensive network of sidings once flanked the main line, providing vital logistics for the town's bustling industries. These included the renowned Dartford paper mills, cement factories and the huge Borough Wellcome pharmaceutical site, which all relied on the railways to transport their raw materials and finished goods. The sidings were always a hive of activity, with goods wagons shunted back and forth by small diesel and steam locomotives, and goods sheds were always bustling with workers. As the 20th century progressed, however, and road transport began to dominate, these sidings gradually fell into disuse, and in 1972 the goods yard was closed permanently. The station's signal box was an elevated structure overseeing the tracks and controlling the intricate web of points and signals. The signal box stood as a sentinel for decades until advances in signalling technology rendered it obsolete, which led to its removal in the late 1970s. Unfortunately, the grand original station building was demolished in 1972 and a new modern glazed building took its place. The only remaining structures were on the platforms. The station had another overhaul between 2012 and 2013. The finished product is very modern, with an iridescent metal curved structure, which is very striking in sunlight. 2026 saw a huge remodelling of the trackwork around the station. This involved closing the station entirely for 9 days in February, while old turnouts, points and redundant track were removed, making the entry in and out of the station platforms more streamlined. Okay, I'm at the exterior of Dartford at the moment. As you can see, fairly modern outside structure here at Dartford now. Gone of the original buildings, I think. I'll find out more as I go inside. But it's a brilliant, nice, clean, glass-fronted building. And there's something on the outside which I think you'll probably be interested in. This image is of Mick Jagger, who met Keith Richards at the station in 1961. And more on this later, as there was a plaque on one of the platforms. Coming in, you'll see this lovely glass-fronted building. On the left-hand side, as you walk through those doors, you've got a bite-sized Greggs at the moment at the time of filming. Very nice to get yourself a cup of coffee and something, little bite to eat. Different to see a Greggs. Normally you get a Costa in these southeastern stations, but that's nice, Greggs. And I'll have a quick look at those freezes up on the wall there later on. Over there is your ticket office, and also some information screens regarding arrivals and departures. All in all, a very airy and very pleasant booking hall. And by the ticketing desk there is a lending library, which is unusual to see in a very large station, but very nice it's there. And of course you'll see here a community board just between the toilets, I must admit, and this little corridor will take you down to the lifts to the platforms. We're going up onto the bridge now, and unfortunately it's a very, very closed in bridge. I don't know whether I'll be able to get anything through this window. Probably. You're going to have to get up pretty high to get to see that. Oh well, not too bad. That's quite handy along the bridge though. Next door to some of the lifts there are departure screens. Well, I'm going to turn around here and find my way down onto platforms 1 and 2. Right, so I've come down from those stairs. I'm now going to turn to my left, or I have turned to my left as it were. I'm going to carry on down to the eastern side of the platform. From here you're going to see A nice planter. It's nice, the sun's come out just for me at the moment. It has been a bit showery today. This train you see on my left hand side is terminating here. As I mentioned in the history section, Dartford has gone through a very big remodelling work outside of the station with some of the tracks. Some of the old turnouts have been removed. But there are a few little sidings still available, probably for shunting purposes, or little shunters that can go in there. And I suppose you do have to leave some of those in just in case. But apart from that, it's supposed to make the journeys a little bit quicker, a little bit more reliable. There's quite a few of these plaques. I'm going to look at those in a moment, but there's one there for Dartford Borough Council. It's obviously quite an old one because it's got Rail Track Southern on it. And on the railings adjacent to Platform 1, you've got these lovely little plaques detailing some of the South East and Chatham Railway trains of the past. I do like that. It's a nice little feature. It's a shame it's hidden away over there because obviously if a train's in you can't see it, but I do appreciate they've got these plaques there. I'm not sure if you can see them from the roadway actually, so I'm not sure if you can see them from the road actually, but I will have a look, and there's a few more down there, so I'll have another look at those as well. Yeah, it's a nice little touch that you can see some of the southern ones, even going down to the 415 EBPs and the networkers, which obviously are still around at the moment, but very close to being withdrawn. And moving back along platforms 1 and 2, you'll see a platform information board there. And Dartford is a very busy station. There's a lot of different interchanges here up to the London stations. You can get to a lot of different stations from this station, some of which I've probably looked at in the history section. But yeah, a very interesting place to go and always busy with trains coming in and out. Let's carry on, and there's a few plaques along here which I want you to have a look at. And I'm walking along to the eastern side of the platform now. A very extensive shelter, not fully covered, and the seating isn't the best, but it's somewhere to rest yourself as you're waiting for your train, which to be quite honest with you, here at Dartford it probably won't be very long before it arrives anyway, so it's just something to keep the weather off a little bit. There's another planter at the end there. Nice to see planters in the major railway stations. Often see them in the smaller ones, but it's nice to see they've got a planter here. And it is, generally speaking, being very well looked after by the look of it. As you can see there, some old light other side notices. Unfortunately, some of them have fallen down. But nice to see something which looks like a relic of the 1970s still here at Dartford. Let's carry on to the end of the platform and look at the state of the tracks down there. Eastern side of platforms 1 and 2 here. Can't go all the way for obvious reasons. It would be dangerous for me to do so, but there we go. I'll zoom in a little bit and you'll be able to see the myriad of tracks that have come away from Dartford at this point, but that has just been remodelled. Apparently it was an absolute mess beforehand and really needed doing, and does improve the services in and out of this station, because obviously with less turnouts there's usually less problems. nice little 376 unit there going towards Gravesend. It will terminate there and then obviously come back again, which is a bit of an obvious statement. I'm just going to turn around, and there you go, yet another station on this North Kent line with a lovely sweeping curve through it, which I always do like. Well, I'm going to go a little bit further down now, and I'm going to cross over and look at platforms 3 and 4. Well, back on the footbridge, and we've got departure board as we head down onto platforms 3 and 4. And as you go, as soon as you come down those stairs, you've got your platforms 3 and 4 symbols there, and some very basic but needed dot matrix displays. You'll get some very good views over onto the other platforms. And we'll go a little bit further down to have a look and see if there's anything interesting. What looks like a very unassuming block of flats over there is in fact the site of the old Borough's Welcome, a pharmaceuticals company which was here for a very, very long time indeed. Unfortunately, it was taken over and they decided to move out of Dartford. It used to be a very, very big employer here, but they've still got the lake, and yeah, basically turned into a lot of flats, but it is part of the history of Dartford. One thing you will see along these lines is these symbols here, which is RLU, and that just stands for Reduced Length Unit, and they're used on the 700 Thameslink services. If it's any bigger than that, it can obviously go past those, but I know I had a couple of questions asking what RLU means, and that's exactly what it is. Let's carry on down. I don't think it's going to be a brilliant view, but we'll have a go anyway. As I thought, not particularly amazing. I would say the views are better from platforms 1 and 2, going down there east towards Gravesend, but nonetheless, not too bad a view. In fact, the view really here is coming out of the station. That's that lovely curve again. But I must admit, from a photography and videography point of view, I prefer platforms 1 and 2, if I'm honest. One thing of note here at Dartford is walking along these platforms, they really are quite thin, especially, I mean, just have a look at that. That doesn't give you much room, does it? I don't think there's really much they could do about that. Oh, something's coming in. Took me by surprise. That's the thing at Dartford, there's trains coming in and out all the time. It's certainly one, if you're wanting to video any sort of rolling stock, you're not going to be disappointed here. Notice there's a city beam coming in on platform 1 as well, so very, very busy station. At time of filming there are at least 20 services through the station per hour. And the entry and exit figures for 2024-2025 were 4,815,874. Dartford is quite a big interchange here on the North Kent line. You can get to a few of the London stations from here, and for traffic it certainly doesn't disappoint. There's always something going in and out of the station. The station as such is modern and very, very clean. It's a shame none of the original buildings are still here, but I suppose that's a little bit of progress, and the station building that is here is light, airy and very welcoming. Views in and out of the station aren't too bad at all. There's a lovely sweeping curve around the station which will give you some good photography and videography, but there is quite a few bits and pieces in the way as you go down to the ends of the platforms. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe, and if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.